Dig it, Satch.
What? What's that? Look at, hey guys, we got a new thing going on the screen. I am so excited about this. I've been playing with it all day. The screen, that is. I hope you enjoy it. We're going to try to just sort of improve on this a little bit and kind of take it to the next level. So let's jump right in. On the right-hand side, you're able to see the topics that we're going to discuss today. We are going to talk about the Dose Show. I'll get into that right now, actually. Coming up, we're going to do the live podcast. I'm going to try to videotape it this time, or videotape. I'm going to try to actually record it this time. I've got a couple things set up here. Got some help in the studio today with actually filming the podcast as well. So those of you that just want to listen on YouTube and don't necessarily want to watch, at least you'll have a place to do that. Otherwise, look us up, The Dose Show. You go on iTunes or Spreaker if you're on Android. Look up The Dose Show. Today is going to be a good one. My Micron Technologies. In the Stock Madness section of what we're doing, we are off to a good start. We'll cover that for sure as well. Also, if you have questions, if you have any particular questions that have to do with your dough and you want some answers to those questions, send them into support at jazzwealth.com. Be sure to put Ask Jazz, if you would, in the subject line, and we will answer those on the podcast, which, like I said, should be live today, pending that we get the rest of this sort of figured out. Also, if you're on Instagram, I'm going to start doing 50-second money tips, video tips real quick, just 50 seconds, something that you can take with you, something that will hopefully help you. So be sure to follow us on Instagram there. All right, so that's it for the Dose Show. Let's go into your retirement investments. This is the sort of setup that we use to help our clients out with their retirement investments day by day. Usually Friday is the weekly update that we like to focus on. But we like to talk day by day too, just interesting things that have happened. So if you're a client of Jazz Wealth, we're ready to get started with that. If you're not a client of Jazz Wealth, what are you waiting for? Check us out. We're doing something completely different here, an investing service that is interested in you managing your money as well and helping you with that. I'm going to pop on over to the charts real quick. I wonder what's going to happen here. What happens when he goes over to the... Oh, that's interesting. So let's take a look at the charts here. I'm going to go first with tech. Anything tech related, great day today. The actual stock market, the Dow was lower by 156. The S&P was basically flat, nothing exciting there. And the NASDAQ was higher by 27, was higher by a lot more, all because of tech. Now, we know that in order for the stock market, the S&P, to have a great day, what do we know? We need the banks, the financials, and we need the semiconductor stocks to do well. Well, today we didn't have the banking stocks. The banks actually were only up down about 1/3%. But what we did have is the semiconductors, another strong move that would be about 1% on the day. So here's a great example of one where the stock market couldn't really get too positive or negative, and that's because we had the semiconductors pulling us higher and the banks sort of holding us from doing anything exciting. Now you know, right? So you know, no real reason to be worried or excited, just kind of a quiet day. The tech stocks, of course, were your leaders today, so anything that you have related to tech is going to do well. Actually, REITs had a good day again. This is the chart here. We've been watching them kind of stuck in this range. Anything real estate investment trust related seems to be trying to push back to the upside there. So a good start to the week for those. And then if we go over to your anything bond related, bonds had a slightly better day, not quite 1%, but not too bad. If we take a look over at the Dow, the big sort of problem in the Dow was Boeing. Some of the bigger names that are globally based that may have some issues with this tariff thing. You've got Boeing, Caterpillar, United Technologies, all a little bit lower on the idea of maybe some trade wars in the short term here. It's going to be fine. I have no concerns there. So that's that. Let's take a quick look here. That's your Titans of Tech, actually. I wanted to see what I had going on there. So want to go to Mars. That's the next thing on the list here. Tesla. South by Southwest has started. Great conference. It's kind of become really popular over the last maybe 10 years now. Tesla, Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, was talking at the conference there and happened to answer some questions. And so one question was asked, and he answered by saying that he plans to have this rocket go to Mars by 2019, which is only a year away. So he obviously making great strides, but don't you kind of feel like Tesla is becoming a space company and less a car company? Don't you feel that transition where he's hoping to sort of pull your attention away from looking at cars all the time and look at our rockets and look at all the other stuff we're doing? It sure seems like that. So anyways, Elon Musk said 2019, but he also kind of joked and said that, you know, sometimes my timelines are a little bit off, which if you've been following Tesla, you know that he's been promising some of these car numbers, the number of cars they can manufacture and how they're going to ramp up production. And he's been way off, way off. So let's go down to the next one. Don't put a fork in me yet. I haven't been doing well in the Stock Madness competition me and my brother have been having. I think he has the upper hand going into our second to last week here. But Micron Technologies, that's one of my picks. It is up over 9% on the day. It's killing it. So a great start to the week. Little worried it's going too far too fast. But here's the deal. If you're an investor in Micron, Nomura, was it? Nomura raised their price target to $100. They're saying 80% more from here. They currently have they had a price target of 55. They raised it to 100. So super bulls on Micron Technology. They say that the stock is in the early stages of another major breakout. So I don't know, you know, looks good so far. I'm happy. I'm winning the competition. Stay tuned tonight. We'll definitely go over that. And lastly, short Netflix. So do you think Netflix is a short? And if you're not familiar with what a short is, it just means, do you think you'd benefit from the price of the stock going down? Well, one big analyst, he's not really an analyst, but one research company, a popular guy, came out and said, yep, you can short this stock down to $300. That's his price target in the short term. And he's got a pretty good track record for being short stocks. That's kind of his sort of forte. So I'll give him a little bit of credit. A little too far, too fast, it seems. And so he's shooting for $300 as a target on the downside. We'll see. Not a recommendation on my part. Just pointing it out to you guys. Hope it helps. Let me know what you think about the new sort of slide layout here with the updates and things. We're hoping to sort of improve, build on the quality of what we have here going on at Jazz Wealth. So let me know. If you're a client, of course, happy to help you in any way. Send me an email, schedule a call, whatever it is that you need help with. I'm happy to do that for you. And if you're thinking about Jazz Wealth, take a look at our website. Take a look at our YouTube channel, some of our reviews, see how people like or don't like us. I hope that helps you make a decision. We do things very different here. I hope you enjoy the difference so far, and we'll talk to you soon.